All right. Our next storyteller is Beans Morocco. Where's Beans? I can't see a thing with all these lights in my face. Anyway, most theater goers, lovers on the mountain, know Beans Morocco, his wry comic delivery, expressive face. Don't we all know that? It's just so amazing. So let's please welcome Beans Morocco.
Here I come. Yeah, round of applause. It's huge. Well, my story tonight is how the zebra got its stripes. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, before there was Twitter or the TV dinner, the frozen kind you put on a tray as you watch TV at the end of the day, they were often hard to digest. But I regress. Before there was the media or even the encyclopedia, before there were pens on a string was an invention that was beyond comprehension. Before there was smoke signals that later got out of hand that smoking had to be banned. Hieroglyphics were most sophisticated compared to this form of communication. You see, information was passed back in the day by stories in time, by stories and an occasional rhyme. These stories were often rumors and half-truths, much like today's Fox TV News. But enough of this preamble I heard you say. Oh, what about the damn zebra? We haven't got all day. Why don't you quit just babbling along? Why don't you just start the show? Well, I have to do at least 5 minutes, you know. So anyhow, well, here goes. Back in the deepest Africa, not to be confused with Ithaca, which is in New York, of course. There were two animals, the all-white Z and the all-black bra, or bro, as they like to be called. Well, they were separated by a great divide, a river about a mile wide. Well, the all-black Z's and the all-black bros rarely mingled, well, especially if they were single, much like our Mississippi in the 60s, as you might recall, unless you were a hippie concerned with serendipity. Well, look at those Z's, the bros would say. They look silly when they try to prance, and forget it if they try to dance. Oh, and the Z said, "Well, look at those bras. Listen to those bras. They speak a weird jargon I can hardly understand. I can't understand it to this day." Oh, wait a minute. Talking animals, you say? Well, no way. I mean, I went along with the Twitter, the TV dinner, the media, the encyclopedia, the tin cans and the hieroglyphics, even the mime. But talking animals, not this time. Well, now wait a minute. Now give me my due. That animals could talk, is really true. You see, this all happened before the apple was eaten in the Garden of Eden. Well, one spring, the water in the river, which usually flowed, came to just a trickle, and nobody knows. Well, the bros said, it must be global warming, I insist. Well, the Z says it can't be. Global warming doesn't exist. Well, politics aside, the river became just a wide spring, about a mile wide. Well, sometimes the thoughts that are supposed to go in one ear go out the other and don't stay there for a while while I think of something to say. Oh, well. So, meanwhile, each stayed on their own side, looking at each other at the Great Divide. And then they started to move towards each other. These tiny steps soon became a stride. And before long, the Z's and the Bras were about to coincide. When suddenly there was a small breeze, about as big as a sneeze. And then later, it became a little stronger, don't you see? It appeared so strong that it was strong enough to set you on your rear. And then it became a twister, and it went round and round and sucked up the Bras and the Z's off the ground and ass over tea kettle, and up in the sky they went, and even a turtle that were happening by. The wind blew so hard that the North Pole became the south, and the east became the west, and the equator went vertical. Why? That's why, my guess. And well, the wind finally died down, and when the Z's and the Bras landed on the ground, they were shocked at what they found. The wind had blown some black off the Bras onto the Z's, and some white off the Z's onto the Bras. And it wasn't just blotches and spots. It was stripes is what they got. And as fate would have it, it was quite, as fate would have it, they actually matched, which caused quite a dilemma at last. For the Bras and the Z's couldn't decide. I mean, how could you dislike someone who looked exactly like you? No. So they decided, and they all got together, and they decided it would be best to put all this prejudice aside. Besides, that old saying was proving to be true, that it's very exciting to hook up with somebody totally new. So the Bras and the Z's, they decided to become one. The name zebra sounded like fun, and so that's how the zebra got its stripes. Now, if you want to know more about the zebra, more than what I said tonight, use your noodle and look it up on Google. It's quite easy, you see. You just type in the letter Z.
Thank you, Beans. Thank you so much. And another round of applause. What a storyteller. Thank you.